People, it's me, Kinghuman. Listen up. I'm a little sick today, so bear with me. But again, I had no intentions of making a video today, but something came up. I got an email, and I think this can help some of you guys. Some of you. Okay, what's doing? I got an email from Bicycle Retailer magazine. It's an industry magazine for people in the bicycle industry. Now, I remember looking at this years and years ago because how I got into this and how I thought this might be a good business model was I went onto eBay. It was like 1,000,000 years ago. I don't know how many years ago, 1,000,002. And I bought a bicycle off eBay, a brand new bike. It was a mountain bike. Everywhere I went with that bike, people asked me, wow, that's a killer bike. Where did you get it? I couldn't believe it, you know, it's just a bicycle. Who the hell knew, you know? Everywhere I went, people wanted to buy that bike, and I got it pretty cheap off of eBay. Now, the guy I bought it from, I looked up his ad, and he sold something like 295 of them or 400 of them or something. Okay, now my gears are turning because I'm seeing potential here. I bought a bike. I got a guy who sold hundreds of them on eBay, and I'm thinking, okay, there's a business model here. If I can make the numbers work, if I can find a wholesale source for this bike, I think it was a Motorbike, I don't remember. If I can find a wholesale source for this bike and put it on eBay, boom goes dynamite, right? I gotta, you know, work the numbers and see what my profit margins would be, work out the shipping, all that stuff. But obviously, if this idiot can do it, I could do it, right? So I started investigating, and there's a bicycle trade show in Las Vegas called Interbike. If you can attend that, attend it, because somewhere in that trade show, you'll be able to find bargain bikes. They got to have the look, but you can, you know, if you can find the right bike at the right price, it's money in the bank, especially with eBay these days. So that's what I suggest. Now, I got onto eBay, and I started looking at bikes, and you'll see, like this guy, 311 bikes sold. Right off the bat. I mean, go onto eBay and just type in mountain bike in the search box, and you'll see crazy numbers of bikes being sold. You know, this one here has 265 people watching. I mean, the demand for this stuff is crazy. So it's a real interesting market to me. Now, the other thing I saw around where I live in kind of a beach community, and there's a lot of bicyclists. I used to see a guy who would take, and this was everywhere I went, I would see a bicycle chained up downtown or you know, wherever I went, there was a bicycle every so many blocks, and it was chained to a pole or whatever with a sign on it saying this bike for sale. I thought, wow, this guy is really into local marketing, and he's doing it in a clever way. Who knows, maybe somebody, you know, he'd lose a bike every once in a while if somebody had the right kind of, you know, bicycle theft tools or whatever, but, you know, it's the cost of doing business, I guess. But I think it worked for him, because I used to see it all the time. Anyway, it's an interesting business model I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on. I think there's profit in this vertical just based on what I see on eBay. Give it a look. Might make you guys some dough. Work the numbers. Also, Google Interbike Las Vegas. Try and attend that trade show. This is Bicycle Retailer Magazine. Go subscribe to that. Just feel it out, because there's money there if you do it right. Yes? Okay. All right. Donate a few bucks to help a sick kid. St. Jude's Research Hospital for Kids. Help sick kids. Don't bug me. Just do it. You're annoying me. Okay, now I got to go back to work. I got to post a bunch of fresh stuff. I'm making a course for the Kinghuman Elite Money pages. on how to do some tips and tricks of kind of the stuff that I do to make big bank. So I guess I gotta go to work. Leave me alone. Donate to help a sick kid. People annoy me.